Dino, when you, because you said you knew Angra, but like, did you know Angra like from early 2000s, or did you know like the 90s Angra as well?
I knew Angra from
So you-
Carry On.
Oh, so you
and
knew
that
André
stuff.
Matos and shit.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah. I remember when he died. It was 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him in a white shirt playing piano and singing as well.
He was gorgeous.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you guys in Brazil have probably the most talented musicians on the planet. I can tell you. I mean, and this guy, you're a phenomenal keyboard player. I just don't want to come close to the keyboard now. But also, like when I think of drummers, you know, aside from Achilles Priester, oh, he was also in Angra, right?
Yes.
And I mean, my two favorite drummers, young drummers in the world right now are Bruno and Eloy, both fucking from Sao Paulo, man.
Yeah.
Crazy good.
Crazy good. And we have great guitar
There's
players
something
like
about
Mateus,
Brazilian
Kiko.
percussiveness. I've said it when I was announcing Bruno for Whom Gods Destroy. That was the first thing I thought of. There's something percussive and bossa novic about it.
Yes.
You know, itch bossa novic about it. There's something really cool about. Even Sepultura has this like a tribal thing to it.
Yes.
I loved it. It's
Rhythm is part of our culture.
yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, you got some great groove going on here.
That's good.
Love
I
it,
love
man.
groove. I like tribal grooves and that kind
Yeah,
of stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. With André Matos, like growing up listening to him, like it was sort of like a mythical figure. You know, it was more like
Unreal, right?
like because I'm sort of a nerd. I like D&D and shit. You know, like so like seeing him singing for the first time, like his like the first I told you about it. You know, the first time I saw him was at the first Shaman show, and he came in. You know, he was wearing that shirt. You know, like sort of sort of like it was like watching an elf come to sing to me. You know, and I was like, oh my god, who's this man? You know, like I was so starstruck by him, and it's funny because like in the United States, the band that is like more well known is Sepultura, but in Europe, like in France, Italy, like in all these different countries, like people have this reference of André. You know, like he also got in their imagination as well. You know, like the same way that I think of him. You know.
Yeah.
But I think that's one of the things that's lost today with social media. There's no mystique.
Mystique, dude. Yeah.
I've had this conversation with Brian Tichy.
Yeah.
He's now with Gene Simmons. He played in Whitesnake, Kiss, Billy Idol, Foreigner. And I said, you know, I got to be active on social media, but also I don't want to be too active on social media because I don't want people to approach me. I'm a very friendly person. I'm not a rude guy. I'm always going to talk to the fans, but fans take advantage of that. And then they want to get closer to you. They get too personal and stuff. The mystique is completely gone with the social media because you
That's
get,
true.
to survive,
With familiarity
you gotta post,
comes disrespect.
you know, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, think about Slash. Let's take Slash as an icon. You're waiting to see Slash coming out on stage because oh my god, that's the even
And you
if
never even see his eyes.
even if you see a silhouette, you know it's Slash. That's how iconic. But with social media, you can see like James Hetfield at the beach wearing sandals.
Yeah.
And the rock star mystique is gone because
Dude,
You're right.
with Pink Floyd, that was the biggest like mystique for me because the albums, like growing up like in the '90s and having you know Dark Side of the Moon.
I'll be
or
back in a
whatever,
second, guys. Keep going.
yeah, we'll keep going.
You didn't see who they were. Like it was just the black cover with the prism and the refraction happening. Like, and you didn't really see like there were their names, of course, like written in the chart, but you didn't really see who they were. Like they were like for years of listening to Pink Floyd, I had no idea what David Gilmour looked like until I saw a DVD or something. Like things started like being more easily accessible, you know. But they had that for me. Like it was like, oh, who are these guys? You know. So it was just the music and all this, like this aura of shit. Like, and I think like there are bands that do now. Like there's a black metal band from Poland called Mgła. I don't know if you heard of them.
I only know Decapitated and Behemoth.
Behemoth. They're
two,
great. Yeah.
that I
But
know.
Mgła apparently it means mist, and they're just like dudes wearing like
Masks?
pantyhose, pretty much. You know, like you don't see their faces and they're wearing black, and all their albums are like black and white. And the name of the album is the name of all the songs. So like, there's one album called Age of Excuse, and it's like Age of Excuse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the name of the songs. And they go on stage, like there's no really like a division of anything. Like you just see the guy singing, and like there's like two guys here and a guy in the drums. And it's just so cool, and their music is very, of course, like when the music backs it up, like it's
Of course,
it's a
it has to be a whole package, of course.
But you're right, like with the whole social media thing, because I also think that like people are more drawn to personality nowadays than the music itself.
Exactly.
Music has sort of become this sort of an
secondary.
interesting accessory
Yeah,
to
yeah,
yeah.
It's very, yeah, man. This is a great point. I would actually love to talk about this when he's back. But music is not really. It's more about selling the story than music.
Yeah.
Because I recently did the voice of Croatia. I was one of the 4 judges, and all of a sudden, I have a lot more audience, but they liked me as a person.
Yeah.
So they came to hear the concert, and then they liked the music or not. But it's masses in Croatia, so it's people that don't really listen to rock and metal, in my opinion. But some of them are drawn because of my personality. Some like it, some not. But it's not about, hey, let's have a hit song. Because if you think about it, what hit song?
That's what I was gonna ask. Yeah.
Tell me one Gojira hit song these
Yeah.
days. You know, and they're selling out everywhere. I don't think it's about that anymore. And I don't think it's about, hey, let's write a huge chorus. I'm a huge chorus guy. Every song needs to have a chorus where, you know, Iron Maiden chorus. Everybody can sing the chorus. But it's not about that, because there are no rules anymore.